Hello, this is Don Taylor coming at you from Dante's Studios in beautiful SoCal, California. This is lesson 3 in how to play a banjo by a total beginner. So, what better way to learn than from a total beginner? And for starters, let's see. Before I suggested that you use if your fingernails are too thin. If they're thick enough, then it's not a problem. But if they're too thin and they're wearing out, then I suggested using one of these picks with the hole in it. Well, that's cool. It's called a Pro Pick. Pro Pick. That's cool. But I found another one I like better. It's called a Dunlop, and it's .025, made in USA, and it looks like that instead of it has a little tiny hole in it, but not, it's pretty much a solid pick. And before I was using my middle finger, and that's cool. Different people use different styles, but I'm trying the index finger now, and it's cool too. So I don't know. I haven't decided which one I want to use yet. But one thing I have noticed is the thumbing is. Before I was flopping it around like that, and that's alright for playing, percussion. That's alright for playing percussion, but if you get into real precise thumbing, real efficient thumbing, then you want to lock it. You don't want it flopping around. You want to lock it in place, and then it's a lot more efficient. So it's they call it a claw because it is a claw, and it's locked in place, and the thumb is not moving around freely. It's pretty much locked in place, and you're moving your hand. And that's a real big one there. It's like, that old style. A lot of people do that, and it sounds good. But if you really want to get it efficient, then you want to really lock that thumb in place. Just lock it in place and use it as a claw, and move your hand. And don't move your thumb around like that. You just leave it in place. Anyway, I'm still learning how to do that, but I can tell that if you want to be really efficient, that's the way to do it. I still have a habit of that's fun. That's fun, but and there's the bum ditty. There's also another thing, I don't know what you call it, rhythm, I guess, or pattern that you just go 1, 1, 1. It's like on every note, every half note. It's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's, you know, it's different from bum ditty, but it offers a variety of patterns that you can get into that's interesting. So and in regular music you accent the first note, but in this rhythm you accent the second and the fourth note. So it's 1, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4. And boy, I wish I could do it, because I'd do it for you. But and then they got this thing called a click that is really cool that they do. It's when you hit your bottom string with your ring finger, and then you deaden it with your middle finger. So, and you get that thing going on. So click, and it really adds rhythm, and it's really I think a very important thing to learn how to do, and I'm still learning how to do it. Hopefully next tape I'll be able to do these things, but I'm just learning right now what's really cool. And so I've actually joined a band, and we had this really big show, and it was a lot of fun. So it's not all pipe dream. I mean, you know, you can really do something with this. I know it's hard to sit here and look good, but along with other instruments, you can actually do something that sounds good. And I did put a pickup on this thing. It costs about $100. It glues onto the head, and you can plug into an amp, and then, you know, if you're going to be playing on stage, it's cool. It works. It doesn't sound exactly like a banjo, but it works, and you know. And I have these, you know, this thing has a sliding fill string capo on it. Some people don't like them; they think they get in the way. But it's real efficient, I think. I mean, I use the capo because, you know, to tell you the truth, trying to tune this thing on stage when everybody's looking at it and you go, "Hurry up!" That's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So I use a capo and this fill string capo, a regular capo and a fill string capo, and I can, you know, change keys with other people playing different keys. Eventually I'll learn the other tunings, but that's down the road. That'll be lesson number 5 or 6, or I don't know, but it ain't this one. And of course you use the slides and the one thing that's cool is you can hit the G string, and when you hit it, you pull off on the high D string. It's still fun. It is still fun, and hopefully I'll figure out some more things I expect to. And when I learn a little bit more, I'll make another tape, and hopefully this is helping somebody. But the picks, you know, that's a personal choice. You don't have to use them. Some people do, some people don't. If you find your fingernails are wearing out, it's much better than a worn out fingernail. So well, good luck to you, and I hope this helps. And until next time, enjoy the banjo.